Hello everyone, I'm Pavni and welcome back to GenZ Kidsology, where I talk anything and everything about children. On this channel, I make content for children like kids activities, kids friendly recipes and many knowledge sharing activities, etc. You can check my previous videos here and subscribe to my channel if you like the content. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you few study tips and tricks so that you're all sorted for your upcoming examinations. And also, this video is not just restricted to school-going children or college-going children. I am still a student and I still give my exams, and these are the tips and tricks which I have been following so that I can make most use of my study time, and also I'm sorted for my exams. So believe me when I say that these are the tips and tricks which all the students, irrespective of the age group, can follow. Alright, so let's get started and have a look at them. Alright, so the first thing that I would like to share is that even before you start studying, you should be doing this. And what is that? That is to declutter and organize the space wherein you will sit down to study. Yes. So they say that a cluttered space is equal to a cluttered mind, and you don't want to have a cluttered mind when you sit down to study, right? Alright. So make sure that whenever you're sitting down to study, if you're using a study table, then make sure that there are no unnecessary items on the table, and also just clean it and also just wipe it clean with a cloth so that it is free of dust as well. So make sure that there is no clutter and also the place is neat and clean, and then sit down to study. Believe me, this would make a huge difference. Alright, so now that your study space is organized, I want you all now to come up with a plan for your studies. Now, how should be this plan? This plan should be A, realistic, and 2, it should be smart. Now, what is realistic and smart? When I say realistic planning, it means that you just can't say that, hey, listen, I will just sit down and complete the whole science portions today. You know and I know that it is not possible. So, it is not a realistic goal. So, you should plan only in such a way which you can achieve in one single day. Yes. So when you get up early in the morning, you should think that today I will finish some portions out of my science syllabus. Now here comes the smart planning. When I say smart planning, you shouldn't just say that I will sit down and I will finish half of the portion in my science syllabus. No. You should be precise. You should say that today out of the 10 chapters, I will complete 3 chapters in my science, or else I will complete 2 chapters from maths, or else I will complete some 5 chapters from social studies. So when you get up early in the morning, you should have a plan that today I will sit down to study 5 chapters or 6 chapters or 7 chapters from the science syllabus. Now make sure that whatever you are planning, it should be realistic so that at the end of the day, you know that you have achieved and you have fulfilled your plan. Okay, so now you have a plan, you have a technique as in how you need to study. Now what is the best time to study? As per me, early in the morning is the best time to study. Get up early in the morning to study. I know. You must be thinking that this is a tip which everyone talks about. What is new in there? But I myself am a night owl. I prefer to stay awake till 2 in the night or 3 in the night and finish off things rather than getting up early in the morning. But I have done this myself for about 2 weeks and I could find a huge difference. Alright. Now when I say early in the morning, I don't mean that you should get up at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. You can even get up at 6 o'clock and 6:30 and sit down to study. Now why is it important to get up early in the morning is that there is no one around to disturb you. Yeah, and also early in the morning our mind is quite fresh, so there are high chances that whatever we study, we retain it for a longer period of time. Do give it a try. Try it for at least 2 weeks so that you can see a difference. Alright, so just coming in between to tell you all that if you're liking the video so far, then do like, comment and share it with your friends also so that they can also benefit from these tips and tricks. And also consider subscribing to this channel and hit on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So once you have made your plan, I want you to time block your day as per the Pomodoro Technique. Now what is this Pomodoro Technique? In Pomodoro Technique, what we do is that we set timers throughout the day. Okay, generally these timers are for 25 minutes, and after each 25 minutes we will be taking a break of some 10 minutes. All right. Okay, so now let us combine points 2 and 3 so that I can explain to you in a better manner. So today in the morning when I wake up, then I decide that today I'll be finishing 3 chapters from my science syllabus. So what would I do? I have made my plan, which is realistic and also specific. So I have decided that I will be covering 3 chapters from my science syllabus. So next what I will do, I'll be making my time schedule for the entire day. I would say that I would get up in the morning, okay, and then after my brushes and after the morning ablutions, I would sit down to study at around 7 o'clock. So 7 to 7:30, I would sit down to study the first chapter out of the science syllabus. So then I would take a break for 10 minutes, and then I will be starting to study again at 7:40. So from 7:40 to 8:10, I will be practicing the questions out of the first chapter in science. And then again I take some break. I take a break till 9 o'clock for my bath and my breakfast. And then I would sit down to study again from 9 to 9:30. Here I will be studying the second chapter out of the science syllabus. Then again a break of 10 minutes. And then again at 10:40, I would sit down to solve the questions, and I would do it till 10:10. So you get the drill, right? So this is how you need to make your time schedule for the entire day using Pomodoro Technique. Pomodoro Technique is basically that you have timers which are of short intervals, say 25 to 30 minutes. And after that, you take a break for 10 minutes and again you start studying. In this way, you would not feel very tired. You will have breaks in between and you can easily achieve your plan in the day. So when you sit down to study, I want you all to make some notes. And when I say that you should make notes, it is not that you take a sheet of paper and write down point A, point B, point C, point D. Even that is also a good strategy to make notes. But I personally prefer to make my notes in terms of flow charts, in terms of diagrams, or in terms of any knowledge organizers. Now, why do I prefer these? Because during my last minute revisions, if I sit down and I refer my notes, then chances are high that I can easily go through the flow charts and diagrams rather than sitting down to study each point. It's just a personal opinion that I have and what works for me, but you can do it in your own way. Either make your notes point-wise, or else you can even go with flow charts and diagrams or other knowledge organizers. But making notes is very important. Make sure that you're doing that. So once you have finished reading one concept, covering one concept as per your plan, and also you have completed making the notes, if possible, try to teach the same concept to others. Now, if you're teaching the same concept to others in your own style, in your own method, then there are very high chances that you retain it for a longer period of time. And also you're explaining the other person in your own style, which means that you can do the same thing during your exams also. If you get a concept during your exams, then you can explain it in your own way and in your own style. And this truly works. Teaching others is is a very good technique. I have used it, my friends have used it, and we all vouch for it. Okay. And the last tip that I have for you is practice old exams or practice old question papers. Now again, this is one tip which you might have heard from many people, but again, this is one tip that truly works. Now, why you should be practicing from old question papers is that when you have a look at the pattern, when you have a look at the questions, you sort of get an idea that, okay, what is it that you can be expecting in your exams? And then you can be prepared in a much better manner. Yes, so the preparation is much better when you practice old exams and old question papers. So don't forget to practice old exams before you go into your exam date. If you like these tips and tricks which I have shared with you, then do like this video and also comment and let me know that which one is your favorite tip which I have shared with you all. And also share it with your friends so that even they can benefit out of it. And if you like the content of my channel, then do consider subscribing to it, and also hit on the bell notification so that you get updates whenever I upload a new video.